everyone. It's your big sister Chiquis, and you've reached my personal voicemail box for the Dear Chiquis podcast. I'm here to give you advice on anything and everything you need help with, whether you're going through a breakup or having issues with your family, or maybe you have a question about my personal life. Whatever the case is, I want to hear from you. Remember, these are my thoughts and my opinions, and if you're suffering from a serious issue or hardship, you should seek help from a qualified professional. All right, now go ahead and leave your message at the sound of the beep.
Hi, baby. It's me again, Alexis the Bestest. I have more so like a request for you. Like, I know you've had your different eras in music, and I love that right now you're in your healing era. The whole Flores. It's so cute. But I have a request. I feel like I'm waiting for that sexy era. And I know you can do it because, you've given us like Pati, you gave us La Ex. I love those songs. So I don't know. I feel like I need like a hoe phase. I'm not calling you a hoe. I'm the hoe. But I don't know. I feel like it would eat like a sexy era. Like, I don't know. I just want to see that from you. I don't know. It's just an idea. Okay, bye.
Alexis the Bestest, love. You made me literally LOL. Yeah, maybe I do need my little hoe face. And I know exactly what you mean. Like the sexy kind of like, yeah, because I don't want to like say names because then I'm not trying to call them hoes, but like it's that vibe of maybe the caliuchis and like the just owning your sexuality and like, yes, the pati for sure is that. I'm not mad at it. I think with the next album that's coming out in March, you'll be able to get a little bit of that in my voice, especially. The songs are very healing but very sexy. I'm using like a different side of my voice. But yeah, I'm definitely cooking something up with this music. So I think it's definitely going to eat the way you say. But hey, that's not a bad suggestion. I appreciate that. And I think I could do it. I think I could. I just don't know when. But yeah, actually, there's a song on this album that I can probably bring that forward. And I don't know. I got you. Don't even trip, Alexis. We'll make it happen sooner rather than later. Don't even trip. But thank you. I love the suggestions. Keep them coming. Okay, guys. Next question comes from, an anonymous listener. Let's see.
Hi, Chiquis. I'm a mother of 3, currently going through postpartum, 7 weeks to be exact, with my new baby. I'm just feeling lonely these days and feeling like a single married mother, raising these kids all by myself. I don't know what to do. I like that my husband provides for us and gives us the lifestyle that we have, but it just sucks that I don't get the help that I need. I feel like I'm mentally breaking down constantly. I don't get a break, and it sucks. I love my kids. I love my husband, but I don't know what to do. I'm better off being single. I mean, if this man is not helping me, he just thinks by providing is the help that I need, and by him giving us what we want. But that's not what we want. I want him to be here and be hands-on and help me. But then people tell me I'm selfish because they're like, you wouldn't be able to afford the lifestyle you have if your husband's not working. And I just feel stuck. I don't know what to do. I pray and pray on it, but I'm lost.
Hi. I wish I knew your name, but it's okay. I totally get you. I thank you for leaving this question and being honest, because I know that this is very common and a lot of mothers just press forward and don't really speak about this. And this is very real. I mean, you just had a baby 7 weeks ago. Postpartum, from what I hear, is real. I mean, I saw it with my sister. So I know that it is real. And I validate your feelings. I want you to know that I completely see what you're saying and you're not being ungrateful. Thank God your husband has a good job and is able to provide for you guys. But quality time is very important. And for you to feel like you could have a break if need be is important. Here's my suggestion. As I was listening to your voice note, I think what would help you if he can't be there physically, I think you need to have a conversation. I think you're confused. And I'm telling you because when I feel I'm confused and I don't know which direction to take, it's usually because I'm not voicing my feelings and I'm not expressing what it is that I need. So I start suppressing and repressing, and then it becomes frustration and it becomes anxiety, and I want to cry and I want to scream because I'm not expressing. There's so much power in expressing. I think you need to sit your husband down and say, look, I am grateful for what you're doing. Grateful. Thank you. I need my husband though. Even if it's an hour a night where you come home, I know you work, but I also have been home with the kids, and explain to him everything that you do. Like, this is what I do on a daily basis. I don't have time for myself. You get to go out and be yourself, and he doesn't worry about what's happening in the house. That's your identity right now, or your children, the house, everything that everyone else needs. What about you? So you need to explain that to him. Say, hey, at least an hour a weekend where it's like, it's not work and it's just us. And I'm able to have my husband and feel my partner, that companionship of him helping with the kids. They're not just your kids, they're his kids too. And that's okay for you to express it. And it's also okay. This was my other suggestion. It seems like he does well for himself and for your family. What if you get a sitter? Doesn't have to be every day. It could be twice a week. Someone that you trust, someone that you guys pay, interview a few people, but you do need you time. And that's okay. Like right now, you're going through a lot. Again, understand that your hormones it's going to take a while for them to come back to balance. So have some compassion because your body just went through a lot. But there's nothing wrong with you needing a break and needing a breather, even if you don't leave the house and you're just in your room watching whatever you want to watch and doing whatever you want to do, even if it's just taking a nap, having someone there to help you, to clean the house, to do this, to do that. Like, I think that would be good for you to go out and say, hey, stay with the kids just for a couple hours. I'm going to go get my nails done. That's having you time. And then you're going to come back and be happy and be with your children. You don't have that right now. So I think those are the two things that you should probably talk to your husband about. And always start the conversation with how grateful you are, with like a positive affirmation and positive reinforcement, because again, you're not being ungrateful, but a man sees things as, okay, very logical. I go to work, I come back, I'm working, I'm providing, I have a roof over our head. Yeah, but there's much more to that. So yeah, I would definitely talk to him as soon as possible and let him know. Again, express your feelings, babe. And it's all how we deliver our message. And really think about that. Think about having someone come help you. I think that will definitely alleviate a lot of it. And yeah, let us know what happens, okay? I'm sending you a big, big hug. You got this, girl. You got this. It's going to be all right. And cry if you need to cry, because crying is also a form of releasing. So just let that shit out. Okay, guys, last question comes from Kathy.
Hey, Chiquis, since you raised or helped raise your 4 siblings, how did you get by their teenage era that is very rocky and could change based on their mood? How did you maneuver them being able to come to you and not seeing you as like the annoying parent or worst like enemy, or like you're always strong but my peers are right type of thing? Kind of stuck here. Thanks.
Hi, Kathy. I really appreciate this question because I'm not a mom yet, but the fact that you trust me enough to give you advice because I've raised my siblings means a lot to me, for real. Because sometimes I feel bad giving moms advice because I'm not a mom yet myself, but I really feel like, well, not really feel, I did raise my siblings and it was tough. And those years are difficult, Kathy. So I get you. I didn't have that much trouble with Jenica. Too much trouble. She was always just like a very introverted type of girl, which would worry me. So I would try to pull things out of her. But I didn't really have a lot of trouble. She just did what she had to do. Johnny, on the other hand, gave me a run for my money, girl. I went through a lot with him. I was very stern. Very stern. It's hard to find the balance between being the parent and wanting to be a friend. I think it just depends on the type of child you have or what you're dealing with, because I see my sister right now, Jackie, and Jayla is in her teenage years. My niece, she is 16, and right now we're going through it with her, doing normal kid stuff. But right now is the time. Right now, before they turn 18, is where it's like, this is the time that I have where I can tell you what to do and you have to do it, especially if you're living under my roof. These are my rules, and that's that. That's how I was, because that's what I learned from my mom. And that's how I was with Johnny, because that's what I had to learn from my mother. My mom was very much no locked doors in the house. You come home at a certain time. There's no cussing, even if I cuss. There's no cussing in my home. You respect my home. I pay the bills here. If you don't like my rules, get out, and that's the truth. It's kind of like, yeah, you're right. You got to follow. It doesn't matter if I'm 23 living in your house. I can't be getting home at 1 a.m. It's disrespectful. So anyway, the point is that I think you need to choose if you want to be a friend to your child or a strict parent, whether they like it or not. If you're having difficulty with them speaking to you, Jackie just started doing this with her kids, and I thought it was genius. She started journaling with them, asking them a question every other day in their journal. What can I do to be a better mom? And then they answer, and then they leave you a question. So they were asking each other back and forth. And that's a good way to communicate, because sometimes it's a little scary to do it in person. So I thought that was really cool that she's doing that. That's a good suggestion. But I think children want structure. They appreciate structure. That's showing that we care, that we love them, that we want the best for them, and they're not always going to like it and they're going to bitch and freaking cry about it, but it's okay. You're doing what's best for them. But when you're trying to be a child's friend, the lines get blurred and disrespect starts happening, and they feel too comfortable and they just start doing things, and it's kind of like they kind of need to be a little scared. I feel I was scared of my mom, maybe a little too much. So there's a balance there, but she really kept me in line because I didn't want to disappoint her. There was a lot of this is what needs to happen in this household. And maybe that's why I am the way that I am as far as getting shit done, because she put that in my head so much. But she had a really good balance between, hey, we're cool, but these are my rules, and it's tough. I know it is. But again, I wish I had a little more information as far as what exactly is happening with your children so I can give you better advice. But I think that question that I told you to ask yourself, if you want to be a friend or more of a strict parent, I think you can start there. But if you want to leave me another voice note and tell me and give me more details, I'd be more than happy, because I feel like I do have quite a bit of advice, because I was raising children that aren't or didn't come out of me. But I feel you, girl. Those years are tough. Johnny, from 11, it started 11 years old, 12 years old to 19. Oh my gosh. Whew. Girl. But it's okay. I think he's a great kid. I was very strict with him, very strict. And I do believe in discipline. Whatever that means to you, discipline, I think, is important. Okay, Miss Kathy, I hope that helped. And thank you, Alexis, to our anonymous listener, and to Kathy. Thank you guys for your questions. Thank you for taking the time. And I hope I was able to help you with my advice. And if you have a question, guys, you already know, speakpipe.com/Chiquis and Chill podcast, your favorite podcast. I'll catch you here on the next episode of Dear Chiquis. This is a production of iHeartRadio and the My Cultura Podcast Network. Follow us on Instagram at My Cultura Podcast, and follow me, Chiquis, that's CHIQUIS. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast.